So hi my fluffy friends, welcome to another video, and I am definitely not the only one who has thought of this, but there's no doubt that furry conventions are one of the best and most exciting events in the whole fandom. And that's why today I will be giving you guys some tips on how to make your convention experience better. Either if you're preparing yourself for your first convention, or if you're going into a convention and you already know what you need and you've already been to other conventions. But hopefully I can make these tips good enough for both of those types of people. So let's get right into it. So I will be dividing these tips in three parts. The stuff that you should do before the convention, during the convention, and there's also one that you have to be ready for after the convention. Starting off, of course, with the stuff that you need to do before the convention. So first off, of course, save up money for that convention, because they are not for free. Because you will need money for the convention tickets themselves, most likely also for a flight, because unless that convention that you are going to just so happens to be in the same town where you live. Uh, then you'll also need either prepared food, or you'll need even more money for food. And I personally would also recommend getting some money for the taxi, because not everything is easily reachable. For example, you never know how far is the convenience shop gonna be from the convention center, or wherever the hell that convention that you have picked is going on. Which is why you should save up some money. I am also trying to save up for Landia 2027, and it might be rough, but I'll get there. I'll get there. And if you start saving up, you might just also get to the convention that you wanted to get to, and you will be prepared pretty much for any expenses you'll need there. Of course, you'll need also a little bit money for the convention badge, if that convention has it. Anyways, next up, I recommend making some friends that are also going to that same convention, because sometimes it can be just a little bit lonely to go to a convention alone and just don't know anyone who's at the convention. So it's better to have some friends with you who are also in for the trip and stuff like that, because then you'll at least have someone that you know and that you can talk to. Next up, this is already stuff that you should do during the convention. So first off, please just do not really plan or promise anything much. Let's just say, for example, you promised 10 of your friends that are coming with you to the convention that you will meet up with them all and go to, I don't know, McDonald's or something But remember that these conventions are huge events with thousands and thousands of people visiting them, which means it's gonna be super overcrowded, and many people are gonna be stopping you every few meters to take photos with you and some other stuff. Then, or in the same example, if you have taken like 10 friends with you and you've promised to all of them that you're gonna hang out with them, at the end of the day it's just gonna turn in from 10 friends to like 3 friends because of all the limited time that you have in the day, and all the people who have stopped you. You won't have that much time to hang out with all of your friends, which is why don't make promises. If you want, you can tell them something like this, that you will try to hang out with them as much as possible during the convention, but you're not promising anything. You're not making any promises, because you never know how many people are gonna recognize you and like, I don't know, want to hang out with you instead of doing something else. Next up, this is also a super important one. If you are signed up for a room party, I mean, they're a great thing, but always keep an eye out for those weird NSFW like room parties, because yeah, they might sometimes be undercover, like they might be named differently, not like some weirdo party or something as it is in actuality, but it just might be called some normal room party or something like that. But when you come to the room party, you realize that it definitely isn't normal, and I think you know what I mean by that. So yeah, always watch out for those not safe for work parties, because I mean, if you're not one of them, it can sometimes be a little traumatizing to just go into a random room party that you've signed up for and realizing that it was just more than you signed up for. Next up, register as early as possible. This is more of a before thing, because this is why you actually should register as early as possible, because not only you might get your tickets for a cheaper price, but it's also guaranteed that you will get a spot in the convention, because also convention tickets sometimes sell out really quickly. The same goes on with hotels, because one of my favorite YouTubers had the same incident, that he went to a convention and he before the convention he wanted to get a hotel room, so he went on that hotel room's webpage and wanted to sign up, but his phone turned off, and in like and in like 20 minutes when it turned back on or something like that, he checked back on it, and all of the rooms were sold out, so he had to like try to find another hotel nearby. So yeah, for both of those things, register as quickly as possible if you don't want any unnecessary effort. And next up, also a before convention thing, have a packing list because I mean, sometimes this can sound a little stupid, but a packing list is really important because the same YouTuber I was just talking about, he also had an incident like this. He multiple times actually. There have been multiple times when he has not made a packing list and thought he has packed everything, went to the convention and realized that he has forgotten his convention badge. And then he had to run all the way back to his hotel room or wherever the hell he was staying to get his the hotel badge, and then just sprint back to the convention. And it's not just about convention badges, it's literally about everything, like, I don't know, water bottles, money, other stuff. I don't know what kind of stuff you would want to bring there. But yeah, always make a packing list and just tape it in your room to something that you will definitely look at when you're packing your bags. Next up, another before thing, check the schedule. I know I said that you shouldn't really plan anything, but you should actually check the schedule and plan your moves, because in conventions there are so many interesting things going on and so many interesting panels, and you will also probably want to make some kind of a panel, or maybe not. But yeah, so because of that, you will definitely need to check the schedule to know when and where are your events that you have planned to go to, where and when are they happening exactly, so that you just don't miss them. Because what is more annoying than running, literally athletically sprinting to a random event that you didn't check the schedule for? And now for that one last thing, that is something that you should be ready after the convention. Now let's say the convention has ended and now you're taking your flight back home, and you realize that you'll have to go to your normal life. You'll have to go back to work or school or whatever you're in at that time, and you'll just have to accept your old boring life. But and that is called a post-con depression that many furries have experienced, and it's almost guaranteed that you will have it after a convention, so you just have to be ready for it. It's a normal thing. Everyone who has gone to conventions has probably gone through this thing. You don't have to be ashamed of the fact that it occurred to you. So just be ready for it, and there's not really anything you can do about it, but you'll just have to accept the fact that the convention is temporary happiness. But that's why selfies with other furries and such memories are meant for. Just take as many selfies as you want and as you can, so that you can later on look back at them and at least feel a little bit happier than you were at that moment. Because some memories like this can actually bring up the mood when you're feeling down. And that is gonna be it for today's video. I am gonna probably go do something productive now. See you guys in the next video, and I hope you enjoyed these tips. Honestly, if you have any tips for preparing for your conventions that I didn't cover in this video and that you would recommend me covering some other time, don't feel afraid to leave them in the comment section. You're full on allowed to just leave them in the comment section. I will probably check them out when I will have the time to do it. So yeah. Also, if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to hit all those buttons down below, except for the dislike button. Alright, see you guys in the next one.